Hello, my dears. This is Aless, the writer, editor, and voice performer behind Hemlock Audio. I wanted to do a short Q&A video for all of you to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers. My schedule for posting was quite erratic for a long time, and even though this past month and a bit has posed some unique challenges on my time and made the consistency I've worked very hard for a little more difficult, I truly cannot wait to post more content for you. I have so many plans and ideas, and I'm extremely excited to share them with you. Speaking of future plans and ideas, I have no doubt that a lot of you are on the edge of your seats regarding one particular roleplay I did recently that received many requests for a part 2. So I'll get to that very shortly. But I am nothing if not a tease, so I'm going to have you wait just a few moments longer and take advantage of your attention while I still have it. Before I jump onto future ideas, I just want to address some more present details. First of all, in case it needs to be said, this is a queer channel. While I'll absolutely make content for men, this is a space for all genders. Trans women are women, trans men are men, and there is no wrong way to be non-binary. Secondly, when it comes to character art, I realize that most of my videos don't have character art on the thumbnail. While that is deeply frustrating from a marketing and growth perspective, I do not support the use of AI to create art. What character art I do have is commissioned from real artists. And given the very justifiable financial cost associated with supporting real artists, this means that my videos that do feature art of the character I'm voicing are fewer and farther between. In the future, I hope to have the ability to commission artists more regularly, but for now, I refuse to use AI for the purpose of creating character art. Thirdly, I'm going to elaborate on this more after I answer the burning question of whether we'll see Nicole, quote unquote, again. But to give you all the headline, you, the listeners, can directly affect how my characters and storylines go. Yes, I will be talking about my Patreon. But if you have your own headcanon regarding certain characters or storylines that doesn't necessarily line up with the actual published audio, there may be a way for you to make your dreams come true too. So stick with me, and I will explain in a few minutes. So for future plans, will you see more of the Your Dad's Sugar Baby roleplay? Yes, you absolutely will. The roleplay was, in fact, conceived as a series, and I was planning on writing another episode. I'm still determining a very core detail of episode 2's plot, but I think it's safe to say that Nicole, as she's known right now, is going to be feeling a little protective of the listener character. We'll see if she needs to be reined in or not. But if you want to say on that very pertinent detail that's yet to be determined for episode 2, then you should be able to find the poll on my Patreon in the very near future, where you can see what the choices are for said detail or plot point. And if you join the courtyard tier or higher, that is one tier above the tip jar, you can vote on what is going to happen. So, as for other role plays currently on my channel, right now I have two named characters or series. The Cat Girl Barista series at the fictitious Bean Queen Co. Cafe, and the Tarot Domina series. So, the Bean Queen Co. series currently only features one of the three Cat Girl baristas, each with very different personalities. So, right now you've only met Ray, but I absolutely intend to introduce the other two baristas when I'm able to commission their character art from the artist Cruel Pansy. Aside from being flirted with by a cat girl, every single video in that series has a very detailed and ever changing seasonal menu that I come up with entirely by myself. I just let my creativity run wild with the fancy lattes and the little treats. It is very easily my favorite part of writing that series. It is so incredibly fun for me. And the Tarot Domina series features actual 3-card tarot readings that I pull myself. So these are readings that I, as the writer, use to determine the course of the audio roleplay. This means that I pull a first card to determine the listener's problem or experience, a second card to determine what the listener needs from the domina, and a third card to determine how that need will be met or delivered. This series tends to veer more into the kink side of things and could range anywhere between very gentle and very intense, depending on the card reading. And I'm hoping to release a new episode from each of these series roughly monthly, give or take. As for future roleplay ideas, I have so many. I'm really hoping to play with accents a little bit more. I actually have a roleplay planned where I will be doing a very specific and perhaps slightly unusual accent, but it is absolutely perfect for spooky season. Top tier content for lovers of dark romance or villainous characters. And I'll be honest, the first time I heard this accent, or more accurately, the individual in question starts speaking this way, my brain just automatically started purring. I am so looking forward to trying to replicate it. I also have ideas for a 2-character mafia storyline, a cruel mistress of the manor series, and a few other things that I'll keep up my sleeve for now. I don't want to spoil all of the surprises. So, now we come to the spicy stuff. How do you get your metaphorical hands on my spicy content? So, I do create not safe for work content. It can be accessed through my Patreon at any tier above the tip jar tier. Even if spicy content isn't really your thing, or the way that I do spicy content just isn't to your tastes, then any tier above the tip jar tier will also grant you some level of voting power. And this can be for minor plot points and story decisions, or on major ones. Additionally, I will also be offering office hours in the future. I'm going to try and be careful with my wording because I would like to keep and monetize my account. But the best way for me to describe my office hours is that they are designated periods of time where I will be available for private one-on-one phone calls. These hours will be shared ahead of time on my Patreon. When they are, this graphic, that you'll be seeing on the screen if you're watching on YouTube will be posted, telling you exactly when I'll be available, no matter which North American time zone you're in. These phone calls can be as safe for work or not safe for work as you like, and they can involve role play, praise, cruelty, or just talking as you and me with no window dressing. They will be charged by the minute and will operate on another website for flirts of the night. If you all want to know more, maybe I'll do a separate video to talk about it. And that is everything I wanted to cover. Thank you all so much for being a part of this journey this early. I've had a somewhat tumultuous relationship with my own voice. And every time I see your comments on my videos and I see more and more people subscribing and following what I do, enjoying what I make, it makes a very long journey worth it. So truly, thank you. I hope many of you will accept your invitation to Hemlock Hall and join me on Patreon. But whether you do or not, I can't wait to keep spoiling you.